Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. You didn't think I was going to leave you without the cute episodes of the week, right? The cute with the scary people episodes of the week. Now that we have finished me side, I decided to bring this game here. It's a spin off on the, as you can guess, Dead by Daylight universe. In this game, we have 4 killers that we can romance. We got Trapper, we got Spirit, also Wraith, and Huntress. Here's Wraith, and my favorite Oh, it's a drink. And now it's Huntress, my favorite. She's my girl, you know? I don't care if she would kill me in an instant. She's my girl. But yeah, I will be looking throughout all of the routes just to give you a feeling of how the game is. And let's hop into a new game, right? Yeah, here. My old save. Let's make a new one. It's bye. As usual, if you like the video, please comment, like, share, and tell about it to your friends, right? You wake on the beach, soaking wet salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you had nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. This game, as you can see, it has a very good sense of humor, lots of fourth wall breaks. I really like it. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, but may I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ooh. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? I want to dig up that face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, you got some loot. There is no body, just its head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing... Revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Okay, we got a coin. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has been otherwise an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Why not? Well, hello there. I'm white. Not Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to White, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Oh, a drink? Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you'll find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be an all-inclusive? You really take some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Thanks for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink, it's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, White. It's not going to be thanked for doing a good job, trust me on this one. If you're not a Dead by Daylight player, you might not recognize these two. They are survivors. They are the two, I think, of the 3 or 4 main survivors. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Beach volleyball? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh, mommy. Mommy. Okay, he's kinda hot. Emo GF, you know. And Trapper bears are not my type. So, yeah. I'm more of a Wraith Twinkie-like guy. Not Twinkie, Twink. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Which is funny because if I remember correctly, the Trapper and the Huntress did not die in their game, in their lore. Just the Wraith and the Spirit. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. This game is not 18 plus, if I remember correctly. It would be like 14, 16 plus, but there's like no nudity, nor sex scenes, no nothing, so don't worry about it. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. I mean, Trapper has literal blood on his hand. So, you know. Or tomato sauce, you never know. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. I will kick it back. You swing your foot and awkwardly strike the volleyball, sending it bouncing across the sand towards Huntress. It doesn't make all the way. Everyone stares at you, silently observing your unsportsmanlike chain. You must be wondering, have you ever seen a volleyball before? That's surely what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. What a dork. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking you from the corner of your eye. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball, and they all turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should it be frightening? Worried? Excited? I I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, bite. You were made for this. Well, jeez, if the spooky ocean voice is not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Thanks for clarifying that. I guess you're also nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, it seems a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean, they're here to do more than distract from my total domination. That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game tape. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care who this lock-jawed moron is here. I just wanted to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh god. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Bite, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz. It will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can remember. I'll be honest, it's probably this one. Because it is a dating sim and usually, unless in very specific moments, your choices don't really matter that much in dating sims. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'll say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is, compared to this? Trapper flexes his muscles, and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? History. Nice, it's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? A dog. You would look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Oh, thanks. What's your favorite color? Blood red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Wow, you're such a mood killer. What's your dream job? Nightclub promoter could be cool. Everyone groans, and let's be honest, they're right to do so. Luring folks into the dark, not just anyone can do that. Best flavor of ice cream? Horseflesh? Horseflesh. I mean, my favorite flavor is Bay. Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with Bay. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Horseflesh. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost brought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. And if I say you like mint chip, you'll like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, What's the best flavor of ice cream? You know what? I don't want to get a game over, so mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bombers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow up, body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Yeah, dude, like, she definitely has flesh. You can see her bone. Whatever, fuck buddy. That's not nice. Well, I'm sorry to say that to you, Wraith, but nobody gives a shit. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Oh, Hunter's baby, you deserve so much better than that. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Oh, thank God. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Okay, the plan is, I think, Huntress, Wraith, Spirit, and Trapper. I want to leave Trapper for last because I hate his guts. But I have to show you his route, so yeah. I missed the dialogue. I hope you read it because I missed it. Besides, if I know the crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. Say we go back to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eye. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I am the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. Okay, baby, you don't need to use that weird words. What about hanging out by the pool? I found the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Like I said, I want to do the Huntress route first. So I guess we'll stay in the beach and play the volleyball game. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you're too. I like you already. Oh. Thanks, babe. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. No, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Based on the blood marks on the mask, I assume she's talking about, you know, murder. But hey, you never know. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. Oof, talk about a double shift. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Whoa! None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let White and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off the side. Do I? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yeah? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that, yeah. Well, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, you know, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. Spoilers, that is the island of the licensed characters. It's a place with, now it would have like Ken Kaneki, Springtrap, Ghostface, that kind of character. That behavior, the company that made Dead by Daylight have to buy the rights to use. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what will it be? The volleyball. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He had no respect at all for Grace's skill. Thank goodness he didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk? In the ocean? Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? She definitely is. Elks don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe. Cheer for me, good stuff? The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. I'll put a sand in those guys' shorts. Sheesh. Okay, I think, Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Aw, you got your eye on me? You saw the hearts? So cute. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh jeez. I have no idea what the rules here are. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game! It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. Those killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of, you know, brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You really should make a move. The life is so short. You can get snuffed out at any time of the day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nowem. Go ahead, chat one of them up. Carpe diem is a thing, actually. It means seize the day. Enjoy the time you have. So which color has caught your eye? You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. When did you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from it beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. It doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand? You're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Imagination. What I like in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panning, sweating, our clothes torn. Hey, come on, baby. Buy me some dinner first. Or actually, it's the Huntress. Hunt me some dinner first. Some elk meat? I can make a mean steak. I'm with you. Or hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. I took cavern entrance, a dark cave sleek with dew shimmering in moonlight. I'll be back with you. A pack of wolves awaits us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, then back at the wolves, and together we all howl. It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Yeah, you can see she's blushing. Come on everyone, the fun and games can be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us, we crave action. We crave excitement, we crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, bite. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Okay, a minigame. Pointer. And the target. And we hit spacebar to hit. Okay, I'm ready. Ready? Away we go. Show him what you got. Oh, you missed. Ah, perfect. Ah, perfect. Ah, perfect. Ha! I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 8 points. Hatchet throwing. Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a little bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Okay. And with this loading zone, every time the screen goes dark, it's because we're in a new loading zone. It could be compared to a new chapter. But yeah, this was the first episode of Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. If you like the video, like I said in the beginning, like, share, show it to your friends, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, alright? See you.